All right, so I got a reaction video for you. I've never seen a superstar cross the line like this. This is from my guy Mike Korzimba. Now listen, I'm still on my reaction time. I've been doing my parlay shit. I gotta find the balance between reactions and parlays, but we've been going crazy with the parlays. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As always, if you are not subscribed, you are a bitch. I've been calling y'all this plain and simple. Only my niggas who don't subscribe are bitches. Like, why the fuck are we not subscribed? We made the Island Boys famous. We made Jack Doherty famous. We made Woe Vicky famous, my nigga. Listen, I don't want to be famous, but I just want some credit, my nigga. Simple. Don't let me work a 9 to 5. Real shit. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started. This is a video from my guy Mike Korzimba, the absolute motherfucking GOAT. Let's go.
Williamson fooling us all in this exact moment.
Oh yeah, Zion been on his P's and Q's lately. When I say parlay merchant Zion, fucking with Zion.
This is how rivalries start, though. Right. This is how they start. A 360 dunk,
Crazy.
trash talk, and with back-to-back wins over the Suns, the Pelicans were 18-8, and in December of the 2023 season were first in the Western Conference. The Zion hype was at an all-time high. He was back. He was taking the leap. Only it came crashing down again. The Pelicans lost 4 straight, and on January 4th.
Hey, one thing I'm gonna say is Zion's rebounding line has been really fucking free. So listen, I don't give a fuck what type of hate this nigga Zion get. He been making me money. So I love Zion. For right now,
sit out with a
I'll fuck with him.
He would not return for the entire season. Pelicans staff thought he would come back. He didn't, so many wondered, was something else going on behind the scenes? Fast forward to this year,
nigga can't stop eating.
Exact thing.
Zion always blue balls us, and then he just goes away for the longest time.
Zion is back, we all cheered. He looks skinny. Maybe the turn is coming. Only, boom, he's suspended for being late to team practices and late to a team play.
Zion.
The Pelicans are 12-32. Zion has had big weight problems. He's looked like a star. He's been called out for lack of motivation.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Real story. Are the rumors true that through this noise, Zion is still trying to force his way to a bigger market?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Zion could still be a franchise fucking superstar, bro. I'm not falling for this fucking bait. I just feel like he don't want to play in fucking New Orleans. Who the fuck wants to play in the New Orleans fucking Pelicans, my nigga? Like, no disrespect to anyone from New Orleans. No disrespect. But who the fuck wants to play in New Orleans, my nigga? Like, let's be real. Who the fuck wants to fucking spend their time in fucking New Orleans? You ain't getting shit out of that fucking city, state, place, what the fuck ever. You're not getting shit from there. He don't want to be in New Orleans, my nigga.
Just write this video off as just blind hate towards Zion. I've made a ton of positive videos towards Zion. I still want him to turn it around. But do you remember this after Zion's draft lottery?
Was there any read as this plays out and he realizes, okay, it's New Orleans, like that's likely where I'm going to go?
Yeah, I mean, to me, he kind of looked like he'd been hit by a truck. When he woke up this morning, New Orleans was not what he was thinking.
Mark Spears said Zion
nobody want to play for them?
whisked away out of the draft lottery room because he was rooting to be picked by the Knicks. This season, even more evidence. Zion fired his management because of, quote, the agency's perceived inability to land the forward in New York City. That is as clear as can be.
Get him somewhere he want to be,
bro.
bro.
Never wanted to play in New Orleans, but New Orleans bet their franchise's future on him as the #1 pick and has remained loyal to him. Despite this, Zion has played in just 194 of the possible 444 games he could have played for the Pelicans. CJ McCollum, who was traded to New Orleans in Zion's third year with the team, has played in 198 games.
CJ been going crazy though.
We can all agree.
Don't get it fucked up.
Getting paid $40 million a year.
Damn. All this just to play at least like what 15 games a season, my nigga. Damn. Sign me the fuck. Like where the fuck is my contract at? I know the NBA has seen my fucking 1v1 videos, my nigga. Like where the fuck is my contract? Like also no trolling shit. Like my nigga, y'all can give me a 10-day contract. I'll sign for at least 2-3 M's. Nothing too crazy. Where the fuck my Damn.
Watch the game instead of play drives us crazy.
Zion Williamson in a familiar spot.
A familiar spot is crazy to say.
Amazing talent, just has not been able to stay healthy in his career.
That's crazy to
say. Not
say.
only a generational prospect, an athletic freak, and mixtape legend, at Duke he was the National Player of the Year as a freshman, a feat only achieved by Hall of Famers to be in Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis. Drake wore his jersey in high school. He was an easy #1 pick, and then was an all-star in year 2 after averaging.
Come on, Zai, get your shit together.
Per game. He was supposed to be the NBA NBA's future.
Facts.
But after years of showing up...
But I'm telling you this now, if he'd went to Chicago, we wouldn't have this problem. If he'd came on over to the Chicago Bulls, I'm telling you, he would not have this fucking problem. The problem is he's playing in fucking New Orleans. Don't nobody want to fucking play there. My nigga?
Many, such as Shannon Sharp, question...
Everybody wants Zion to get in shape except Zion. Everybody wants Zion to have discipline except Zion. Look how they got in his contract. That ain't got nothing to do with New Orleans. That's Zion, and there's no discipline.
Let's contrast Zion to LeBron, who at the age of 40 is still built like a Mac.
Damn, Zion. No, listen, no homo shit. But I remember when Zion, bro, he damn near had like a six-pack. Chest was all sunken in, built in, like he was built like a truck for real. Damn. What happened, boy? I'm telling you, it's New Orleans. Not even just New Orleans, but it's because they food, bro. I've never been to New Orleans, so I really can't speak from experience. But what I've heard is that their food is really fucking good. It's addictive, my nigga. He obviously has a food problem. So get that nigga out of New Orleans, bro, for his sake, my nigga. Cause look at this shit. Not body shaming, but look at it, like. This is not the Zion we know, bro. Like, come on.
Greg Oden would say this after the 2014 final.
Right after we get back, because we lost in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Probably like 8 in the morning. I lived across the street at 900. I'm going to go work out. Brian in there 7 in the morning with his mom working out. And we just lost the final. And I know for a fact we played 30.
That's the people don't know.
LeBron always had the mindset of a legend, and it paid off. Then let's compare Zion's work ethic and mindset to Victor Wembanyama, who perhaps has the most God-given tools out of anyone we have ever seen, and is also one of the hardest workers in the NBA today. Wemby has already taken on franchise star responsibilities. There has been zero big market talk by him. In fact, what Wemby has said is...
In a good and bad way, it's how others that I used to like and now
look at Wemby, man.
Like, they don't seem
starting
like
to blush.
As much work as I thought. Some
so
of the guys I've been
inspirational.
watching growing up, I'm not disappointed, but I'm like that's it.
Victor Wembanyama will rightfully be the
so
face of the NBA one day, as hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But at his best, Zion does still show flashes of greatness, bullying defenders around the rim while using his strength.
Please, Zion, get your shit together, bro. I want him to be good so bad.
Feet for his career.
I want him to be good so bad.
We can see his talent. So, is this truly a lack of motivation, or is there more to this story? Here's a question I have for you. If Zion did get traded to a big market and suddenly was playing in every game and dominating, would we forgive him instantly?
Hell yeah!
In fact, I would say fans...
Who the fuck not gonna forget? My nigga, hell fucking yeah! If he goes to a new fucking team and he goes fucking crazy, listen, I forgive you, my nigga. That's more parlays for me. Like, y'all niggas ain't looking at the bigger fucking picture. First of all, more tickets, more sales, more fucking parlays for me and my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Why would we not forgive the nigga?
Love him. The reason being,
second
we
chances.
love good basketball. Zion has already proven to be a fan favorite, and we love a good comeback story. But with Zion, is this even a possible situation?
We work 2 to 3 hours a day, which you get paid millions of dollars to do. And you have access to the gym, and some guys don't do it. Right. Or will sit on a video game longer than they work on their own game. They got every excuse, blaming coaches, blaming this, blaming that.
Well, with Zion, we have to remember what Vince Carter did in Toronto.
Nigga said play on the game, but not working on your own
in
game.
A very public way, and then it was completely forgotten. If there is still hope that Zion is going to be a superstar, that hope would unfortunately be paired with Zion just does not want to play in New Orleans. In the 2005 season, Vince Carter averaged 15.9 points per game on 41.1%.
That's for Vince,
the Raptors in 20 games. Then was traded to the Nets and averaged 27.
Damn.
5 points.
Underrated as frick, too.
6.2% shooting the very same season. He played terribly because he didn't want to be there. It was said Vince was telling other teams the Raptors' own plays. Raptors fans booed him for years when he returned, but the general NBA fan base still forgave him because, again, we just want to watch good basketball.
Facts.
That doesn't make what Vince did okay. If Zion is doing the same thing, that is not only unfortunate, it is crazy to do as a young player, but that same weird pattern of of obvious talent and production
Damn.
mixed with extreme inconsistency is
Damn.
there. Remember, Zion has performed just enough to get a max contract. He even played 70 games last season, giving us that same hope that maybe he was back on track. But it's like he's a toxic ex-girlfriend who tricks us into loving him, only to then dump us again. And while the talent did show, year 5...
Hey, Mike, chill. Chill.
Zion was
That's
much
a crazy
worse on the stat
analogy.
sheet than year 2 Zion. In year 5, Zion averaged 4.1 less points per game and 1.4 less rebounds per game. His advanced numbers, PER, true shooting percentage, win shares per 48 minutes.
This one, you could tell he put on some weight. Damn.
Box score plus minus and VORP all went down. His on-court plus minus plummeted. But it's not as if he was awful. Being completely fair, this season Zion is averaging 21.9 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game. Those are essentially MVP numbers.
Hey, late
back in
team.
2002. For the 2025 season, they're not superstar numbers, sure. They're not even clear all-star numbers, but if he was putting up those stats on a contender, Zion would be getting all-star buzz.
Facts.
If that is Zion's plan, to be moved to a bigger market, to a better team, and then lock in and focus, he's going to be an asset. But it's here where his weight problems and his motivation...
Come on over to Chicago, bro. Josh Giddey and Lonzo Ball would love you. You've already played with Lonzo. Come to Chicago, my nigga. Simple.
Come in. Zion has had a lot of injuries, yes,
Please.
but how many of those could be prevented if he was in good shape? This last year, Zion went viral again in a video where he got a back tattoo and looked out of shape as his chef prepared him pasta. How did they post this? This is a huge pattern that is mixed with a lack of leadership for a supposed to be franchise star. As we have to remember, before the Pelicans were in first place in the 2023 season. In 2022, Zion sat out the whole year with a mysterious foot injury that popped up over the summer. He showed up to training camp weighing over 300 pounds, raising several red flags as the big market rumors popped up again. Many said Zion wanted out, and this was his way to do it.
Hey, we all remember when James Harden showed up to the Brooklyn Nets with that fat suit on, bro. Or maybe that was actually him. But I heard, boy.
Worse,
when
he
doing some
refused
crazy
to
shit
take
to get
any
traded.
Pelican staff with him to rehab in Oregon, and when CJ McCollum was traded to New Orleans, it took Zion weeks to even call him.
I haven't had conversations with him directly. I know about as much as you do right now, but I want to get...
So maybe if Zion was in a big market, he would care more. Or maybe Zion is simply just missing that work ethic and mindset needed to be great. The Chicago Bulls before Michael Jordan made the playoffs just twice in 9 seasons and had never won a championship. Now they are an iconic franchise valued at $5 billion after 6 Jordan rings. The Golden State Warriors before Steph did win a title in 1975, but before Steph they had made the playoffs just one time in their last 15 seasons.
Damn.
They are now valued at $8.8 billion, the highest in the NBA. The superstars that built up this league did not try to run to big markets before they had done anything of note. They took on the challenge of building up their franchises themselves into big market teams. And they did that through one thing: success. I still very much hope Zion turns
Don't
around.
run from the grind.
I love a good comeback story as well, but would we bet on that? At this point,
Hell no.
many are saying Zion is
Hell
on
no.
the road to become the next Ben Simmons. A story of what could have been.
Nah, I ain't gonna say Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is
Only
pushing
he
it.
cared to put in the work. So there we have it. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe. Zion Williamson, get your shit together, my nigga. But you've been going crazy with my parlays, so I don't see no problem with what you're doing right now. But get your shit together. I want you to average at least like 33, 35 points, my nigga. We're out of here.